Introduction. Socialization is the process of acquiring knowledge and skills necessary for an individual to become a member of a community. When children are born, they start undergoing primary socialization taught by people who bring them up. Although most scholars agree on the significance of providing children with their primary needs, including language, norms, and values, there are still different theories on what socialization actually is in its nature. According to George Herbert Mead, communication with other members of the society helps people form self-images. He characterized self-development in the following way. It can appear only through social experience and is not determined by biological factors. Exchanging symbols is the key experience in this process. Children socialize when they learn how to see themselves from another perspective, that is, as others do. Self-awareness appears with understanding the role of others. This is believed to be the major step of self-development. Similarly, Charles Horton Cooley thought that interaction was the key factor for building one's self-image. However, he made emphasis on a significant other being in the position of influence for us. Unlike Mead, Cooley believed that the notion of the looking-glass self, an image of us in the eyes of others, is more important than our perception of other people. However, despite their different focus, both theories are a part of the symbolic interactionist paradigm, since both of them suppose that society is based on interaction, which stands for the usage and exchange of symbols to create meaning.
Key agents of socialization in Mead and Cooley theories.
Different scholars identify a different number of key agents of socialization. The most commonly accepted classification includes family. Family members are the primary caregivers that satisfy all the individual's needs and provide patterns for observation and copying. School. Educational institutions give us formalized patterns of socialization and teach widely accepted social norms. Peers. This term refers to members of the community, typically with an equal status, who share certain ideas and have close relationships. Friendship helps communicate informal ideas and develop social interests. Mass media. All types of mass media are aimed to provide not only education but also entertainment, socializing people through what can be listened to, read, or watched. For me, family and peers were the most important agents of socialization, with the prevalence of family. This is explained mostly by the fact that I learn best from people whom I know well and whom I can trust completely. I am much cautious of information I receive from sources that are unknown to me personally, like mass media. As for my school, it certainly taught me all the required behavior patterns, but this type of socialization was quite formal and one-dimensional.
Cooley and Mead, Sociology Theory and Feral Children.
The term feral children refers to those who happen to be deprived of any human contact from birth or early age. This could happen if the child was abandoned by his or her parents or purposefully isolated from the outer surroundings. Such individuals do not possess any social skills or knowledge about social codes of conduct that are learned by children when they acquire primary socialization. For instance, it is typical of feral children to be unable to speak or walk uprightly. Thus, feral children are actively studied by sociologists since their condition proves the significance of primary socialization. Those who were brought up by animals usually demonstrate similar traits, behaviors, and even eating habits. This implies that human social characteristics are not inborn, as it was previously suggested, and children do need to interact with other people to socialize.
Difference between Mead and Cooley, Theory of Human Development.
The fundamental difference between the theories of human development of these two sociologists lies in their accents. Mead's theory focuses on the individual's capability to take on multiple social roles through symbolic interaction and the impact of the generalized other. However, Cooley's theory highlights the effect of social perception and the looking-glass self. Therefore, individuals develop their self-concept based on how they believe others perceive them. While both theories acknowledge social interaction's significance, Mead emphasizes role-taking and internalizing societal norms. In contrast, Cooley spotlights the role of social perception and feedback in shaping the self.
Conclusion.
Notably, the theories of Charles Horton Cooley and George Herbert Mead offered valuable insights into the complex process of human development. Cooley's concept reflects the meaning of social interaction in shaping an individual's self-perception. In turn, Mead's symbolic interactionism theory underlines the role of language and shared meanings in personal growth. Furthermore, it demonstrates the need for social interaction and the acquisition of self-awareness by accepting another's perspective. The comprehension of these two theories offers a coherent vision of the social nature of human development and the critical function of society in shaping self-conception. Study Corgi can help you make your studies smarter. Visit studycorgi.com for more samples like this, study tips, and writing tools.